How's it going, everyone? It's Nathan from Nathan's MRE, and today we're doing a little bit different menu, but also a pretty common menu. This particular one is a US MRE. It is menu 19, beef patty, jalapeno pepper jack. And there's no date on this. It's made by Sapaco in Mullen, South Carolina. No date on the... Oh, there is a date on the outside. My bad. It is 4352. So it could be 2004, it could be 2014, but we know that this menu started in 2013. So this will be a 2014 meal. That being said, let's get her cut open and see what's inside. Let's slice it from the back. Just like that. We'll pull out the contents. And we have... Okay, so the main's not in a box. Well, these years they had these sleeves. And this is the beef patty grilled jalapeno pepper. Then we have our little nutrition card here. It says cherry blueberry cobbler, which I'm guessing is what this is. It is. Kind of odd how they did that. And then we have a oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie. Sounds pretty good. And we have our sleeve to heat our main up in. We have a cocoa beverage powder, and this is in the tall bag. You just pour the water right in it. And we have a package of cheese spread. Need that up. 2014, that should still be plenty good. We have our standard issue MRE spoon. We have our standard issue ration heater. We have wheat snack bread twin pack. So there should be two different slices of snack bread in it. Then we have our accessory pack. Open this guy up. Have a few different things in here. We have beverage-based lemonade. That's cool. We have, looks to be cinnamon gum. Packaged iodized salt, which we'll put in the ration heater to give it a little extra zip. We have a teepee for your bunghole. We have the moist towelette. And this is something I have not seen before. We have a sachet, you might call it, of mustard. And then we have one of ketchup. And this one's 4282 on the date. And this one's 4226. Well, that's kind of cool. Let's get it out onto a tray. First thing I noticed, in the accessory pack, there is no coffee or tea, which you have the cocoa in the big pouch. So to start off with, let's get our ration heater and let's get this main heating up. So we're going to need ration heater, we're going to need our pouch, and we're going to need our cherry blueberry cobbler and our grilled jalapeno burger, you might say. Slip the pouch open here. Like that. Get our ration heater out. Okay. Get some water. We'll get this started while this is heating up. We'll go ahead and do our other stuff. Alright. I'm going to fill it up to the line. A little bit over full, but shouldn't matter. And I guess, just to be on the safe side, take some iodized salt, dump it in there. My ration heater is already taken off a little bit, but we want the full effect, right? Want the full show. Alright, our salt is dumped in there. Then we're going to go ahead and put this guy behind, this guy in front, and we're going to try to cram it all in our little thing here, little sleeve. There's that. There's our side. And then we're just going to lay that down like that. Prop that up so it don't leak out and let it do its thing. I don't like putting them up on a rock or something. I don't like having the pouches in with a ration heater. It's a lot cleaner just to put them next to it. It gets the same heat, the same effect. That being said, let's go and get our ration spoon out. Heater's boiling pretty good. Taking off pretty decent. Go ahead and get our wheat snack bread out. Seems pretty fresh. Let's try to separate it without destroying it. Oh yeah, no problem. You see a nice, it's almost like a whole grain wheat snack bread. Probably the freshest one I've ever had my hands on. We have our oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie. Has the day on the back of 4318. Let's go and rip it open. Some crumbs in the bag, but that's all right. Looks and smells very fresh, very nice. And where are we at here? Our cocoa beverage base powder. I think this is cold or hot. Yeah, 6 ounces of cold or hot water. Knock the powder down, rip the top open. This stuff, if you mix it hot, it tends to have a little bit of a funny taste to it. We're just gonna mix it cold. It looks just like hot chocolate mix, which it is. All right, get our bottle of water out here, and we're gonna mix this guy up. With about 6 ounces of water, which is about right there. We're gonna zip the top back up on this. Fold it over a few times. Give it a nice shake. We'll lay them back there. Let it kind of do its thing for a little bit. And we have some cheese spread here. I think what we're going to try to do, knead that up real nice. We're going to try to make a cheeseburger out of this whole operation. Cheese spread should be really good from that new, but you never know. And we'll get our mustard and ketchup on standby. And I'm going to grab a glass. We'll make this lemonade up. Alright, so we got our glass here. It says add this to 20 ounces of water. This glass is not 20 ounces. Let's see if it's got a tear on it. It does have a tear on it. Let's go and rip that off. So we got about a 12-ounce glass. Let's go ahead and just, I don't know. I think we could put all that in. That's not that much powder. You mix just that little bit of powder with 20 ounces, it's going to be pretty, mixed pretty thin. we go. Our ration heater is still taking off very nicely. Give this guy here just a little bit of a mix. It looks a little bit potent, but it's kind of what we want it. Alright, we'll give the heater a few more minutes and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. The heater's still going. Everything is plenty hot. Like, plenty hot to where you can't even hardly touch it. Spill a little water on the table because we let it down. Let's go ahead and get that guy out of the way. And our main, which is right here. Let's put this back here for right now. Put our main right there. It is smoking hot. We'll clean up this mess. We'll be right back. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the cherry blueberry cobbler. I thought it was blackberry. Of course, my phone's going to go off. I'm trying to put it in another room and close the door, but I always forget about it, and it goes off during the video. But that's just kind of the way life is, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and dump this out. Looks and smells pretty good. And it's a pretty fair amount. Alright, and then open up our main here. That guy is really hot. Let's slice at the top. And since we're going to make this, try to make it a sandwich, we don't really particularly want all the juice that's in there. Let me squeeze her out here. It actually smells pretty good. Right away you can see some nice lines on it. We'll set that back there so the juice don't run out. Pop my hand off. Alright, and it actually smells pretty good. It smells really beefy and really nice. Let's go ahead, before we do anything, let's take a bite out of this just by itself and see how it is. You can see here. Don't look too bad. Actually, a lot closer to what a hamburger tastes like than what you'd think. Nice little bite to it. Jalapeno, maybe a little bit of even cayenne or something in it. Something a little different than jalapeno in it. In addition to the jalapeno. But let's go ahead and pick it up, put it on the bread here. And we're going to make this kind of a little cheeseburger, as you might say. I'm about to cut a bigger slot. Our cheese packet. Just peeking in, the cheese looks good before I squeeze it all over it and figure out it's not. Oh yeah, cheese looks really good. I could have heated the cheese up. This cheese, when you heat it up, it gets kind of oily and weird. I didn't want to have to do that. Put a little ketchup and mustard on it. Kind of kneaded the package just a little bit. Keep it to a minimum because it's probably going to squish out all over the place. A little bit of mustard. Tell you what, I was really skeptical about this, but it actually smells and tastes really good. Mustard's a little bit watery at the beginning there. There you go, not too much of that. And we're going to go ahead and pick it up. Put another piece of bread on it. And we're going to try take a bite without squeezing all over the place. Pretty good, actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. I give that a 9 out of 10. Very good. Drink some more lemonade to wash it down a little bit. Lemonade slightly mixed thick, but not bad. Got mustard all over my hand. I'm pretty impressed with that, actually. That's pretty decent. Almost forgot to dump out the cocoa beverage powder. I don't know, guys. I mean, so far, this is probably the best US one I've ever had. No metallic preservative taste at all. It's very good hot. Once it gets cold, it may not be so good. Probably a pretty popular entree, I would think. All right. Move on to the blueberry cherry cobbler. You can see some crust in it. I'll take a taste of this. That's pretty dang good too. Nice. It's almost like a fresher blueberry with the cherry. Gives it a nice, nice side taste to it. That's pretty decent. All right, let's go ahead and wash that down. Our cocoa beverage powder has a couple little spots that aren't quite reconstituted, but that's all right. Nice chocolate milk to that. You know, really cold. You can't taste any vitamins in it. You mix it hot, it does have kind of a vitamin aftertaste. So let's see. Other than that, we're down to our cookie. Our cookie looks pretty good. Nice chunks of chocolate in it. Nice and fresh. Man, what an awesome meal that is. Very good. This gum, I'm actually going to eat all this. I'd rather not run that with eating cinnamon gum. You've all seen cinnamon gum before. I mean, to you guys, you can't tell whether it's cinnamon or spearmint, just other than the color of the package. I'm just speechless. This is the best meal I've ever had. The best US MRE I've ever had. Period. This is it. It's the best one. By a very large margin. If you guys ever gonna try one of these US MREs, definitely get this one. I'll put some links in the description to Amazon. I'll try to find some on there of this actual menu if I could do it. Then I'll put some cases of it in there. You know, this was a 2014 menu. 19 beef patty jalapeno pepper jack. This was packaged by Sapaco. What a gem of a meal. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars